So today we are making a frame for a sign, for this sign, for a vinyl sign. Actually, we're hoping that we can do, we got two, so we're gonna put them back to back. And here's what we're using for this attempt. We are using PVC. This is like the thin wall, so it says not for pressure. So we're using some of that. And we've got a few like tees. These are 1.5 inch tees and some 1.5 inch 90s and some cement and some black spray paint and also some of these little bungee cords so that we can hold our signs in through the grommets. So let's get busy. So here's our frame put together, but we don't have them like pushed completely together yet or glued or anything like that. Just wanted to show you kind of what we're looking at. Now we cut these sections right here, 3 foot, 3 foot, 3 and 3, and then of course we're putting in a 90 up here and then a T there and then another 90. Down here is another T, and this is just to give it extra support. And then down here is a T as well, because we're actually cutting these, called EMT, down just a little bit. These are 10 foot longer than what we need. But we're gonna cut these down, put these in the ground, and then we're gonna slide this right over top of it, theoretically. So we'll see how that goes. But for now, we're gonna cut these down, and then we're gonna go ahead and glue this, tighten it up more, make it good and sturdy and stable, and then we're going to spray paint it. And we're going to spray paint this black. You don't have to do that, but we just want to do it. And Judah here is roughing it up with just some sandpaper, just going over everything to make it, give it kind of a rough texture so that that paint will stick to it better. Now, our experience is even when spray paint says it's for plastic, a lot of times it just doesn't hang in there. Probably would with this because there's not going to be anybody really touching it. It's going to be out of the way, but nonetheless, it takes a few minutes just to sand it down like this, and should stick better like that. So now this is what we're going with, because we've used EMT before on various other projects. It's really sturdy, it's strong, and it's not super expensive. But this is 1.25 inch because we're using 1.5 inch PVC. We need something a little smaller, and this is just going to slide right down over top of that. The sign is going to slide right over top of this because this is going to go in the ground. But this is a 10 foot piece. We don't want to drive it down 5-6 foot in the ground, so we're cutting 3 foot off. And then we're going to bury about 3 foot down in the ground, and hope it's pretty sturdy, holds our sign up that way. But once we get it cut, we're going to take a hammer and just beat this end so that it kind of tapers it off, makes it a sharper point, so that when we drive it down in the ground, maybe it'll be a little easier to drive in the ground. So let's go cut. All right, so we got it laid out right here. This is in front of the church, kind of centering it with their main sign, but it's not going to be as big or high as that one down there. Judah, it's time for you to, do your thing, man. There you go. So we're going to get busy putting these in the ground, and then we'll show you how we hang it up. So on the tops of the posts, it's best to use like a post driver, but we don't have one, so we had to use a sledgehammer. So we bent it up, but we just took our same saw that we cut that with to start with and cut that tip off so that it's nice and smooth, because it's going to be a snug fit anyway. So now the idea is that we're going to take this frame that we made and slide it right down on there, like so. Just going to keep going. There you you go. Keep going, till it stops. Boom. There you go. And we're gonna put the, we're gonna fix this sign up a little bit better, put another one on the side, we'll show you a finished product. And there it is. It is in the ground. You can see on those 1 1/4 inch. And then this side.